Okay, well, on to the final day. We'll just talk about, well, there were 3 Grade 1 races, the Albert Bartlett, because I want to get Paddy's view on Telmasini, Tom George's horse, because you rode him last time he ran. He won, and he's going to go off favourite for this, isn't he?
Yeah, and rightly so. He's a very talented horse. He reminds me actually of Denman. I never actually got to ride Denman, but he's a similar profile. He's very straightforward at home, and he actually worked in Manton yesterday morning, which is Brian Meetings. He went up the grass with another one of Tom's Harsalafi, and he was very impressive. The way he acted on the ground, I think, was the most impressive thing, because his form is on softer ground, but I think he'll take all the beating, and he's definitely one for future Gold Cups and races like that, because he's very, very talented.
Well, that's high praise indeed. Well, how do you see it, Gavin?
I actually got a strong opinion here, actually, in this Albert Bartlett.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all over the Mullins horse, Enterprise Park. It's been absolutely laid out for this. Won his maiden hurdle over 2 miles, and then he upped it to 2.6 at Limerick, where he beat two horses that have both won since. There's an angle here. I think this Tel Mahini thing wants.
Massini.
Tel Massini wants the soft, as does Restless Carry in this race. And the other angle into the race is that they both like to lead. I think they would have a cutthroat scenario here, and at the end of the day, Walsh would just stalk the Henry Oliver ridden horse. Does Henry win at Cheltenham? No. It will stalk the speed. It will stalk the speed and just pick them up late on, I think, Enterprise Park.
Would faster ground go against Telmasini, do you think, if it was fast on the final day?
It wouldn't be ideal, but as I said, he worked on good ground yesterday, and he worked probably best he's ever worked, so no. I don't think it'll be a problem, to be honest.
Money today, Paddy, for the Betchworth kid, Ladbrokes, 10s into 8s. Would that have any chance?
Alan King was saying about him last night, he didn't think he'd be man enough, basically, so that was honest from him.
I was about to say on the flat, he's a bit of a twice-city horse, you know. He definitely wants things all his own way. I don't think he'd have the guts to get up there. One of these flat horses who's not too keen on the jumping caperer. I'm not with him, the Betchworth kid.
Have you had a bet in the race?
Yeah, I bet Shimrock Paddy. Also Paul Nolan's, ran behind Dungwib in the bumper last year. The only time he got beat, I think Barry Connor went a little bit too quick on him that day, I think. He won his Grade 1 race by 15 lengths from Rillacord of Willie Mullins. He's annihilated it that day. Looks for me like he's absolutely crying out for 3 miles. Trained by Paul Nolan. Again, I thought he was trained by somebody else. It'd be a bit shorter. And I back Shimrock Paddy.
Andrew?
No real strong opinion, although I do want to be against Restless Harry, particularly if the ground comes up good or faster. I mean, he was beaten 80 lengths at Market Raisin the last time he ran on good ground. I think he may have been slightly flattered to finish so close.
He's probably a much better horse now than then.
True, but I think the reason he's improved is because he's, of the soft going and heavy going, and he was probably flattered by making most of us, at a slow gallop at Newbury last time. Tel Massini, he's looked a machine on soft going, but it's a question mark if he'll handle anything faster. Good to soft, I might take a chance, but if it was good ground, I'd probably leave the race alone.